Namaste.
Namaste.
Blessings to each and every one of you, and thank you so much for being here. It is an honor, and I am truly excited to be here with each and every one of you. I'm Lordiel, and this is the new spiritual web TV for the mind, body, and soul. And it's especially for you. So, with that said, I am going to just briefly read over why I'm doing this. And I hope my spiritual guides are happy with it because my spiritual guides are the one that have really been getting me to be more out there. I did a blog talk radio show for over 6 years for the mind, body, and soul, and they just said that's not enough. They want me to be out there more, and they want me to bring other people in that you need. So I'm just going to read, and you can go to my website, which is lordiel.com, Lordiel. And it states, interested in improving your health, finances, mindset, or any other aspects of your life, One Stop Spiritual Shop will be of great benefit to you. Spiritual tools, products, and services were scattered, making it difficult for people to find the help they needed. Now, this web TV that has been created for you has brought together gurus from all spiritual corners and created a single resource center in which you can access the help that you need quickly and easily. Improving your life has never been easier. I hold divine spiritual healing energy to bless all who enter here, and I shower you with unconditional love and embrace you exactly as you are. There is more, but please feel free to go and read it. And with that, I do have two beautiful hosts here. Well, I'm calling them hosts because they are my guest co-hosts, and they're two beautiful spiritual gurus. And they are here also, and they're going to introduce themselves, and then we'll just get into more of what we will be doing. And as we grow, we want you to comment and talk to us and just embrace us like we're your family and let us know how we can be of service to you. And know that each one of us have our own specialty that we have been blessed with, and that's why is this web TV is not about me, because it's not. It's about you. It's about all of us. And I cannot help everyone, and I can't satisfy everyone, and everyone's not going to like me. So that's why I'm starting with these two absolutely amazing, spectacular people that have been graced, into my life by my spirit guides, because they are like from different parts of the world, and you will find out more about them now. So I'm just going to step back and let these fabulous two creatures present themselves to you. Okay.
So maybe I'll go first. So I'm Dr. Pamela Moss, and I'm known as the Soul Guide. And what I do is I don't really I help people access their own inner guidance. So people think a soul guide, maybe I tell you what to do. No, I don't. I help you access your own truth, your inner guidance, and remove your inner blocks, your inner resistance, to really being the highest version of who you are and fulfilling what you're here to do on the planet at this time. And I'm excited because I'm going to be sharing with Lordiel's audience, you. It's coming right up the next week, I think it is. I'm going to be sharing the 3 secrets to discover your true calling. So there's really nothing more important for us to do than to discover our calling and live it. That's what we're here to do. And I'll say more later, but I just want to give you a taste of who I am.
Great. Thank you. Kaylee?
Okay. Okay, thank you, Lordiel, for your generosity. It's such a pleasure to be here, and your spirit, your generosity of spirit is amazing. I'm just blessed to be with you, so thank you.
Thank
My
you.
name's Galen Kukowski. What I do is I give the power back to you. It's in an easy, fun way. We really don't realize how we give our power away to others when we feel responsible for their lives. We have an amount of creating energy to create our lives. when we give that power away from our heart, we allow others to manifest their lives and we miss out. For some reason, I suppose it's not just as women, but as women, it's a lot we do that. And then we're left feeling resentful with poverty realities, because when you don't manifest with enjoying what you do, you create poverty realities for yourself. While even at the same time, you might be creating other realities for other people by feeling responsible for them to be happy. You miss out. And not only do you miss out in that way, you miss out by also having resentment because the other party knows. So there's laughter, there's fun, there's a really lot of powerful transmissions that quickly and easily release a lot of our pain, our upset within moments, and you will feel that. I also make MP3s which you can play by sitting or in the background, and that finds patterns, because life cannot be a catalyst to bring up every pattern that's not working. You can catch a few, and I teach you how to catch your own by what you're solidifying by your words and your thoughts and your feelings. But anyway, I'm saying a lot because I usually do. But I love talking. I love sharing more the point, and I love laughing. But as funny as it is, and it is, we can have fun, but when we're in the middle of it, it isn't fun. So I want to help everyone get out of the middle of it so we can smile and start to really enjoy and manifest wealth and love in our own life. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. And I do want to say that Gayleen is joining us from Australia, and Dr. Pamela Moss is joining us from Alaska. So, and I, of course, am in Georgia. So we're from different parts already. And even though we are far, we are near. We are very, very close. I can even feel their energy now. Before we went live, we basically got in a circle, and I could feel their arms around me, and we grounded, and we just supported each other and sent each other energy. And this is what this community is about. When I started creating this about 3 months ago, it's taken 3 whole months. Um, I've heard a lot of people saying, "Oh, you got to get a niche. You got to get certain type of people," and I just couldn't put my finger on that. It just did not feel right, because this is not what my spirit guide said. And my spirit guides, and I'm sure your guides, do not want to just close you into a corner and put you into a niche. Your higher source embraces all people, not some people, all people. And no matter where you are in this world, we all want the same things. We all want love. We all want to be happy and safe and secure. We want abundance. We want to be healthy. We all want the same things. We want the best for our families, for ourselves, and we just want to learn how to do more of this. And that's why this is open to each and every one. I just could not, form a niche. I just couldn't do it. And for me, the niche is the world, the universe. And this is open to each and every one that is open to what we have to offer. That's the niche. So if you're open to that and you need what we have to offer, then we're here for you. So with that said, I'm going to just let you know a little bit more about me so that you can relate to me and see that I'm coming to you from my heart if you don't feel it already. So I wrote a poem, and I'm not going to say too much about it. I'm just going to say I wrote it, okay? So it's about, I think I'll do it under 5 minutes. It's not that long. My grandson, who's 8 years old, said, "Grandma, that's a little long," but I don't think it's that long. So I'll start. It's called "How Many of You," and it is about my life. How many of you ever cried, "Why me, Lord?" How many of you see your life as a maze, or winding roads entangled, and not clear paths to enlightenment? How many of you lost a mother or a child or someone dear to you, and you thought life would be unbearable or impossible? How many of you are divorced, and when you said "I do," you thought it would be forever? How many of you are only seeing the woods and not the beauty and strength of the trees? How many of you found yourself knocking at doors that couldn't and wouldn't open for you, and discovered people that you thought would help and support you in your cause, your journey, just turn and fade away? How many of you have experienced physical trauma, mental trauma, spiritual trauma, even trauma that has no name? Can you tell me? How many of you? How many of you lost your career, lost your identity, lost your independence, lost your home, lost your financial status, lost what was dear and precious to you, and it left you crying out, "Why me, Lord? Why me?" Can you tell me? How many of you? How many of you had injustice done to you and your faith and trust trampled upon by the judicial system, a friend, or even your family? How many of you handed your heart to someone and then had it returned to you, almost crushed beyond recognition? How many of you made sacrifices for your children, loved your children unconditionally, and still you were misunderstood? How many of you cried, "I'm tired, Lord. Soul needs a resting"? How many of you, after all was said and done, still tried to live right, do right, just plain be right? Can you tell me? How many of you? How many of you are labeled survivors, the strong one, the noble one, the one that can get through and get over anything and everything, and all you want is an ear to listen and a shoulder to lie on? How many of you had people all around you and yet you still felt so alone? So alone your heart ached, your body ached, and there was nothing, no nothing you could do or feel. You asked, "Why me, Lord?" Have you asked, "Who am I? Who am I?" Or just, "Why me, Lord?" How many of you have climbed and clawed your way to the top of the mountain just to lose your balance and fall? How many of you have strayed so far, far away or hit rock bottom and there was only one way left to go? Your life has finally come to the point in the road with one arrow pointing one way, up. You've gone down as far as you can go. Now it's time to go up. It's time to get out of bondage. It's time to set yourself free. How many of you are ready to go up? It won't be easy, but it can be done. Tap into your inner self, your inner strength, your soul. Don't just take God by the hand, but grab his hand and hold on for dear life. And believe me, it's a dear life. It's your life. How many of you, yes, how many of you are ready to set yourself free? Lordiel, thank you.
Mm.
That's beautiful.
Yes, thanks for sharing that.
Thank you.
That's your story. It's not just our
Yeah,
listeners. It's your
that's
story
the
too.
version of my life that I've gone through some stuff,
Hmm.
but I'm still smiling.
Hmm. Yeah.
Not always, but I am now. So I just wanted to share to let people know that this comes from my heart, from the heart of the higher source, the higher power. This is unconditional love. And if you're searching for that in your life and you need understanding, you need healing, you need guidance, you will get it from me and from Pamela and from Gayleen and from others that will venture to join us, because there will be many, many others that venture to join us. But trust me, it will only be the ones that are guided here by our higher power.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to one of you.
What would you like us to share? We can share more about what we're going to be. talking about, because we're going to be having,
Yes.
this is the first of many shows, and we can
Okay.
talk about what's coming up. Should we do that? Or,
Okay.
okay. Um, well, I am so excited to talk to people and to share with people the 3 secrets to discover your true calling. And I think what I don't know if I should tell more about who I am, or is it just enough to say, here I am?
I'd like to know more about who you are, the
Okay,
real
okay.
Pamela.
The real me. Okay, so there's you could say there's like 2 versions of any person. Like there's your biography, or your like many versions even. But so like on my biography it says things like I'm an international mentor and speaker and a transformational artist and a heart purpose activator and deep healing and awakening alchemist, and my work's been featured in a #1 mysticism bestseller called The Vision Board: The Secret to an Extraordinary Life, as well as other books including college textbooks. Been in dozens of international telesummits. I've shared the stage with world-renowned experts like Lisa Sasevich and John Assaraf of The Secret. So all these great things are true about me, but the real me is the person who I am is somebody who also, just like you and just like Lordiel, has gone through some stuff and has known from the time I was a small child that I'm different, and I thought I was weird, and I tried to hide that for a long time. I tried to be normal, and,
Mm-hmm.
for many, many years. And during that time that I was trying so hard to be normal and not weird, I actually, you have to relate. During that time, I really totally lost track of why I'm here. I had no idea who I was, why I was here. I put all my energy basically into homeschooling my kids, and then I had it was we sometimes get in life a reminder, an awakening of like, wait a minute, I'm here for something bigger. And I knew that as a child, and I just forgot it, because when I put away being weird, I also put away my purpose in this lifetime, which is really to serve on a high level, but that was weird. So
I so understand. I mean,
I wanted people to like me. I wanted boys
yes.
to like me. I wanted to be normal. So when I came back to remembering who I am, and just started following my own inner guidance, the path just magically opened up before me, really. And it's an amazing, beautiful story, which if we have time I may share, but it's true for everybody. When you start to step back on your path, like you're off wandering in the desert for a while, either being normal or just suffering, whatever you're doing, but then there comes a point in your life when you, at least from my experience and many people I work with, when something wakes you up and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot that this is what's really important to me, and this is my passion and what I want to move forward into my life. And I'm just on fire to share with people. If you aren't in that place of knowing that, and typically for people who don't know what their calling is, the way it shows up is, that you're not fulfilling your true potential. You're meant for so much more, and you maybe have spent your whole life not stepping into your true shining self, and it's painful. And people also in experience in this place often know too that you're supposed to help people, but you don't know how. Like, what am I supposed to be doing exactly? Like, you have a lot of experience, a lot of skills, but you are not able to settle on one thing, and you really want to know, what's my unique direction, my unique voice, like my gifts to the world. So this work about discovering that your true calling is for you if you're in that place. And it's also for you if you're tired of procrastinating and sabotaging your own efforts and really your self-worth and your confidence, as I know I did for a long time, and you just want to stop being afraid and do what you're here to do. And so many people I talk to and work with know they have gifts or things they could offer the world, but they're scared, feel that they're not worthy. They're just, for whatever reason, they're not doing, they're not serving, they're not contributing the way they know they can. And I'm on a mission, really. I'm on a mission to light up the lights and to heal the healers and to serve the servants, because we all have gifts to give the world. In addition to wanting to receive love and to be helped and nurtured and healed, which we all want and need too, we want to give so much. We can't really give fully if we're not clear about what are my gifts and what am I here to do. So discovering your true calling, the 3 secrets to discover your true calling, are so important, and I really want to encourage people to join us next week when we dive into this topic in detail and see how you can start contributing to the world now, like how you can start fulfilling what you're here to do. And you have to first uncover what it is, because it is known to you. It's just buried a bit for most people. They don't have access to it. for whatever reason you put it away a long time ago, forgot who you are, what you're here to do. So we'll help you remember. That's what we're going to be doing.
And Pamela will be here September 21st, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please mark your calendar, September 21st, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Pamela, do you know about an hour, 2 hours?
It'll be about an hour. It might go a little bit longer if people have questions. We're gonna really dig into. Let me tell you what you're gonna get in this. So basically, what you're gonna do, here's my promise to you. You're going to find out. You're gonna learn how to find the clarity about your calling that you've been longing to have. So you actually will find out how to get that clarity on this webinar. And you're going to find out how to create your step-by-step plan to get out there doing your calling. And you're going to see how it's so easy to discover that plan, like a lot easier than you thought. And you're also going to find out how to permanently remove your biggest block to actually living your calling in as little as 5 to 7 minutes. And you can permanently remove it very quickly. So I'm going to show you that too. And if you stay to the end of the webinar, I'm also going to show you, I'm actually going to reveal to you the big, surprising, secret reason why it's been so hard for you to move forward and what you can do about it. So those are some teasers. Come back.
Right, and Pamela is also going to offer some packages where you can also work with her. And there is a bonus which is available right now. She's offering is 4 gifts, right, Pamela?
Oh yeah, let me tell people about these gifts. So these are really powerful gifts that have been downloaded by thousands of people around the world, and I want to tell you about them. One of them is my ebook, which is called How to Access Your Inner Guidance. And even if you already think you have access, this ebook will help you get much deeper, clearer answers from your own inner knowing, whether you call that your higher power or God or your guides, or you have no idea if you even have any inner guidance. I promise you this ebook will help you connect much more deeply and powerfully and get direct answers to your questions. It's not just asking off into the void. You can actually get answers back. So this ebook helps you do that. That's one of the free gifts on my gift page. And you can find my gifts if you just go to my website, which is thesoulguide.com, thesoulguide.com, and you'll see on that page there's a link to my 4 gifts for you. So one of them is the ebook, How to Tap into Your Inner Guidance. Another one of the gifts is my audio masterclass, which is called Why Vision Boards Don't Work and How to Make One That Will Change Your Life. And it's a popular class which was originally offered to a small group of high-paying people in a mastermind group, but it's available for free. It's one of my gifts to you. It's very powerful. If you've ever made a vision board before and you didn't get what you wanted on it, you'll find out why, and you'll find out what you think you want is not what you really want, and a whole bunch more, and how also to create a really powerful vision board that absolutely will transform your life. It's very powerful. And there's also opportunities to work directly with me. You can apply for a Grow Your Dreams Discovery session. That the gifts page tells you more about who that's for and how you can apply for that. And that's a chance to get on the phone with me or on Skype and really dig into what's it going to take to grow your dreams into reality, and where are you now, and where you want to be. And I promise it's a very transformational conversation, and it's for people who are interested in not just talking about this, but actually doing something about it. So it's a conversation about working with me also. And there's more. So there's a lot of really great gifts on the page.
It is. So you must come back on September 21st. And if you miss it, don't worry. This is on YouTube, and it will be available for probably 2 to 3 months, because we're going to keep this on for a while. It's going to be on there for you because we know that you need it. We know you're looking for it, and we're bringing it to you. So beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love that we all have different expressions of what we do. I think that's so important. It's so much fun. I operate, probably because it's more in line with, we express differently, that as humans we're all powerful as we are. We don't need to do anything or not need to do anything at that point. So I like to take the stress factor out, and when you become neutral, everything's easy. So when you think things are bigger or smaller than they are, it affects the way we behave. I go by the premise that humans simply create universes, actually, by deciding, making a picture, attaching feelings to that picture, which results in behavior and outcomes. So my interest is to create a strong picture, attach new feelings, a strong decision first that creates a picture, attach new feelings, creates new behaviors and an outcome. The imagination is the most powerful tool we have. It bypasses the intellect by far. So it's quick, it's easy. The more you feel it, the more real. Once you've made something on an energetic level, it becomes real at that point. The more feeling you attach to it, it solidifies in the physical world. It's not a big drama. We have all aced manifesting in. We all are acing. If you look around us, we've already aced manifesting. There's no, you can't disagree with that. Whatever your body, whatever you've got or you haven't got, poverty, wealth situation, all the same. Decisions, pictures, feelings attached, behaviors, outcomes. So at this point, we know we've aced manifesting. It's learning, or it's deciding now to manifest what we would choose to manifest instead of feeling we were a victim of, or the situation created our manifestation, or we made a lot of decisions based on inadequate misinformation, no information, or copying other people, which I suppose is misinformation. So I keep it simple. Regardless of the pictures we're now creating, that gives you a guideline to align yourself with your soul essence, which is who you are. And everybody has their individual expression. When you work from the soul essence, it's easy because you have a gauge of where you're not being yourself. And when you're not being yourself, there's different pictures in operation. So because we have so much stored pain and anxiety, and we have sabotaging patterns, I can delete those quickly by transmissions, breaking them down. As a group or individual, it really makes no difference, one person or a million people. It's the same thing to me. But the challenge isn't in creating new realities or new pictures. The challenge is in releasing the pain associated with the old pictures. That's where we all get stuck. And that's where I come in to do those things that it's just too much work. I've spent 27 years researching the fastest techniques to do it. I come in to let go of that pain real easily, and so you don't need to rehash it. I also let you know there's about 4 techniques that once you apply them, you're completely living from an average human being to a master without an effort. And it does make it easy, but everything is easy, but when you're stuck in those states. So that's where I come in to assist to break those states down and collapse them very quickly for you. I don't want to rehash pain for anybody. It's not necessary to go back. And we've all experienced sorrow, loneliness, depression, frustration, and anger and rage. And we don't realize that the anger and rage is keeping the pain in. And yet we can't express the anger and rage because socially it's not acceptable either. So we're stuck in a bind. And so we can create realities easy enough, we know that, but we keep falling back to the old ones because we just don't know how to get out of them. It's not because we're incompetent or anything else, we just don't know how to get out of them. So I can do that very easily. I do classes and you can replay those classes as individual sessions. So you can have your own resource. I do MP3s that find patterns that we may never be aware of what patterns are in the subconscious. It starts to break them down. Or individual sessions, which is sort of fairly life transforming on their own, but so are the groups because you can play them as your own session repeatedly. It isn't hard at all. We do have a lot of laughter and a lot of, oh my God, I didn't. Yes, you did. And that was you. And self-acceptance is such an important part. So at this point, it's not right or wrong. It's not good or bad. Is it effective? Is this state I'm in effective to creating the outcome I choose to create? Pretty simple. It has to be simple. True intelligence is simple or you won't use it, so it's not intelligent or if it can't be made simple. That's about what I do in a nutshell.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Gayleen. I tell you, I'm listening to both of you and I'm saying, where were these ladies when I needed them?
We all need each other so much. We can't be who we are without the support of others, and that's what this whole web of light we're part of is about.
And that's why I think the 3 of us have come together right here, right now, especially on this momentous day, because this spiritual web TV is going to be massive. It's really, really going to grow. I told my daughter, I even see the regular TV approaching us and asking us to come on there. So get ready, ladies. We're on for another ride on a great journey.
Yay!
Woo! So I would like to raise some vibration here, some energy here. What do you feel about that?
Sure, bring it on.
Should be fun.
Yeah, we can do a little breathing. We're not going to keep this long. Basically, today we just want to introduce ourselves to you. I want to let you know why this has been created. And if you're listening, know that it was created for you. And know that we are here for you. And if there's something that you're looking for, just let us know. You have the three of us right now because it's growing to talk to. And even right now, there may be just three of us, but we are powerful. The three of us are very powerful. We have an awful lot to offer, and we just barely touched upon it because we don't want to overwhelm you too much so that you run away. So we just gave you a little inkling of what we are capable of. Okay. So, with that said, I just would like each of us to take a few deep breaths. So breathe in from the stomach, breathe in and breathe up. And as you release, just hear your breath being released. Just go, ah, and allow your shoulders to fall. And as you allow it to fall and you're letting it out, just imagine beautiful golden crystalline energy flowing in through your crown chakra, which is the top of your head, and it's flowing in, it's flowing in. And then it just flows through your body as you breathe out. Good. And as you take a deep breath, you're going to imagine roots coming out of the bottom of your feet going into Mother Earth. And you can be sitting or standing in the center of Mother Earth. And these roots are going to go down into the core of Mother Earth. And Mother Earth is just going to embrace them, and she's going to be pulling out all the negative energy out of you. And the golden energy that flows in through the crown chakra just washes through you. And Mother Earth takes it as a mother would and just does away with it. And all this beautiful energy just flows through until you're feeling balanced and loved and special. So let's do that 3 times. Remember, as you breathe in, the roots go down to Mother Earth, and blowing out, the golden energy comes in. Okay? And as you're doing that, I'm being guided to just channel. I've been blessed from the higher ups with celestial crystalline energy, and I'm going to channel that falls through you with and washes and cleanses and just helps you with whatever you're going through. Any stress, any anger, any loneliness, anything that's really holding you down, any tension that's holding you back. I'm going to ask that my divine celestial crystalline energies flow through you and release some of it. And you can come back and keep listening to all three of us and feel better and better and better. And before I start, just remember that Gayleen is on September 24th. Okay, so Pamela's on Monday, Gayleen's on Thursday. So please follow through and be there with us live. Okay, with that said, let's breathe in and I will channel. Yano ahinayo, yana hiyano, yana no wana yino hiyano, yana no 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 waya hiyahu, yana wahe yanayu, yanu anaye. Yani Yanaya Yahuwah Yahoniya Yehovah Yanu. Namaste.
Thanks.
Please feel invited to go to my website, www.lordiel.com. Under services, you will find my services, and then you will find the services of Pamela and Gayleen and a few other surprises too. So go there. Just click on everybody's site, read more about what we're offering to you. You'll be able to read what Pamela will be offering on Monday, and you'll be able to read what Gayleen is offering on Thursday. So they do have that available to you. Just go to my site, click on services, and then you'll see another link, and it'll take you right to them. Okay? So with that said, is there anything else that either of you would like to end with?
I just feel like we've opened the door. Like there's a whole bunch of energy and light coming through for everybody who's listening now and later. And I'm so proud and happy to be part of the beginning of this beautiful venture.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to just there's so many amazing people listening, I know, and I'm really looking forward to that opportunity to meet and enjoy and get to know those amazing people because everyone
Absolutely.
is amazing. And I know everyone's incredible and I love it when I can get to meet those people I never get a chance to meet. It's such an opportunity. So thank you, thanks Pam, thanks Lordiel, and thank you to everybody listening. It's just a joy to be part of this.
It
Thank
is.
you. Thank you. Feels really great. I love
Awesome.
it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
love
love
it.
it too.
Woo!
Namaste.
Namaste.
Mhm.
Okay.
Love to all.
Love you.